Goodness to you. This is Sporty King, and welcome to Gift Friday. I always say goodness because I never know whether you're watching morning, afternoon, or evening. But isn't it great to have good in front of your salutation? Speaking of in front of, I'm a little behind on my broadcast today because I'm dealing with some not just technical difficulties, but you see my mouth is not going to move as much. I just took the gauze out. I had a dental appointment this morning, and I thought I had arranged for my broadcast to start, and it did not. So here it is. And of course, that doesn't bother you because you watched it on the video anyway. But I just love sharing things like that. So anyway, I created Gift Friday because so often we hear people say TGIT. Thank God it's Friday. And I say, what allure does Friday have to the person that took their last breath on Thursday? In fact, that's why I use what or any other day for that matter of fact, all right? Friday or last breath on Thursday or any day before that for that matter of fact. Therefore, I use what I learned through Psalm 92 and 2. And that is, it is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning, your faithfulness in the evening. See, therefore, I use what I learned. Therefore, instead of TGIF, I use TGIT. Thank God it's today. And then TGIT, thank God it's tonight. And that moves into another lesson I learned from my great book, the Bible, from Matthew 6:34, which says, so don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. TGIT, thank God it's tonight. Today's trouble is enough for today. TGIT, thank God it's today. You can transpose them because they run into one another. And so therefore, what I'd like you to do, instead of TGIF for thank God it's Friday, I want you to consider another use of TGIF. How about trusting God is free? Think about it. What does it cost you to receive the most precious gift of every day? The gift of waking up. Doesn't cost you a dime. So what we can do is now take that TGIF and take the T that's in the front and move it to the back. And what do you get? GIFT. What we should be thanking God for every day in the first place. And that is the gift of waking up and the fact that GIFT, God is for today. Gift Friday is my online sharing of one of my original poems, which then allows you to use it to share in a conversation with someone else to lift up their spirits as well as yours. And you can use it in your family, social, or business relationships. Here you hear me read the poem. Then if you like a copy of it, if you're on LinkedIn or Facebook, email me at sportyking.com and I'll send you a free, colorful keepsake PDF copy. If you're watching on YouTube or my website, you can just drop your request in the chat, in the thread, and I'll send you a copy. Okay, so here now with this being here on this final Friday of May, I've chosen a poem that speaks to a post that I actually came across last year on Instagram about one of the age-old beliefs according to who you are, which is what I call it. And that was tackling the problem, can men and women be platonic friends? And there was a celebrity who was on there and he was saying that no, they absolutely could not. I didn't agree with that. But I restate what I just used as a feed into it. See, I say that it's a belief according to who you are. And though most people in the feed agreed with him that it was impossible because men are opportunistic and only pretending to be friends with a woman waiting for the right weak moment, there was one other guy along with me who believes it is totally possible. Here's what he wrote. Negative. I have attractive female friends that I've never shot at and I never will. I added to his post, same here. A man can make a commitment to what he believes. That celebrity like anyone else is talking about his reality. And I'm not knocking the men with this belief. I'm reminding everyone to trust themselves. Don't generalize unless you're looking for someone in the box. You know how they say, think outside the box? Well, if you're looking for a woman who is just like every other woman in the box, well, then you can be just like every man in the box and generalize. If you're looking for a special someone, male or female, you've got to be outside of the box and not be generalized. Thus, I dedicate this poem to, in my case, the many women I call sisters. And let me include cousin, niece, and friend. It's from my book, I Found Out I'm Dying, A Celebration of Life, about the fact that physically all of us are dying from the day we're born. Get over it. One day you won't be here. But while you're here, are you doing what the subtitle says? Are you celebrating life? The book is available at sportyking.com, and it comes with a free autograph with each purchase. So you can get your free download of today's poem, but to get the whole book and enjoy the whole lesson, buy the book. Okay, the title of the poem is Sisters by Choice. As spirits override genes, we come together to share the joy and spontaneity of a timeless reunion. Recapping and recreating the years of our separation with unguided conversation, we rise above the methodical screening of each new person who enters our lives to fully enjoy the individual value so important to our tree. We laugh at the crowd below as they scramble for a seat, anxious to hear the wisdom we prepare to impart that guides their ability to live and enjoy the life and love we've reclaimed. My sisters, the common thread of the womb need not always provide the motivation for unconditional love, for that thread has also spun a web of rivalry. I thank the moment we chose to come together, praise that he heard my voice, and I cherish the love in my heart for you, my sisters, by choice. You see, I just don't like being lumped in with generalities and statistics about what men do according to their age, background, color, culture, destiny, ethnicity, faith. And I'm not going to go through the whole alphabet on this one, because when I get to the letter S, that's the only stat that I adhere to. What I do, what Sporty does. And this man is and can be a trusted brother, cousin, uncle, and friend by choice. A friend, a cousin, an uncle, and brother by choice, not elimination. Thank you for enjoying. My mother slipped the word in there. I forgot to cross out from last week. But I'm Sporty King. Thank you for enjoying Gift Friday. And let me take a step right back to my mother, by the way. This was something that she used to say to us when we'd say, Mommy, I'm hungry. She'd say, pleased to meet you. I'm Mary Louise King. See, that's what she did. And as I said in the slide before, I do what Sporty does. So again, thank you for joining me for Gift Friday. God bless you. Have a safe and wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and recognize that we are honoring those who served and lost their lives in the service of our country this weekend. Over and out. Ciao.